it just matches. So you guys, I've been getting a lot of new products the last couple of weeks, and I want to do a video showing you guys how they perform on the face. There's a lot of fun ones, okay? I have some from Sacheu Beauty, I have some from Freck Beauty, also Urban Decay, Rare Beauty. There's just a bunch in front of me, Summer Fridays, that I want to go ahead and just like do a full face of them and just let you guys know my thoughts. I even have the new Huda Beauty foundation, and I also got a sample of another shade because I'm just not sure which one is my shade. Like, she just did such a great job, y'all. It is really hard to figure out like which one matches me perfectly. There's just so many options. I love it. So yeah, super excited to go ahead and start putting on some makeup and just see how they look on the face together. So I went ahead and used a Rimmel Stay Matte primer. This is fairly new and I have been loving it, you guys. I already have it on my face just because I like for it to set, you know, before I do my makeup. But I do have the Professional Benefit Light Primer. I think I mentioned this a little bit ago, but this primer is really good because it is light. I feel like the other one, you kind of have to sit there and just blend for a long time. This one just melts into the skin, almost like water, I want to say is what it feels like. So I just pat this in my T-zone, or actually more like my cheek area, just because that's where I do have a bunch of pores. Everywhere else is fine. It's just this area right here. I don't know if anybody else gets like that, but my pores are just right here. So while this sets on the face, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Eyebrow Gel. I've heard so many good things about this. I've been using the NYX eyebrow gel. I can't remember the name of it right now, but that one's really, really good. But this one is also really good, I heard. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just apply this, and I feel like it just has a glue consistency. Like, y'all see how it's just sitting up like that? It is crazy. So I'm just gonna take this to set my brows, and I like that it keeps your hair up. Okay, make it look hair-like. And I'm starting to notice with eyebrow gels, it doesn't really work when you just go up like this. If you just go across, literally like this, it just works a lot better. So that's what we're gonna do. Just skate across, and then right here is where I go up a little bit. But I think this is really good. It really locks in your brows, keeps them in place. And I've also been doing like a thinner eyebrow, which I feel like just looks a lot better on my face. Like, why'd y'all tell me? Okay, y'all know I've been doing like thick eyebrows. This is more me. Like, it just looks so clean. Like, yeah. So for foundation, I have the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation. I did a whole review, which I will link above for you guys, but I went ahead and got the shade Cocoa 510R, and you guys saw that video. It was so beautiful. The shade match, like, it was beautiful. But when I let it sit a little bit, it was getting a little bit darker, and you guys know we're going into the fall/winter time, so I'm gonna get a lot lighter. Okay, I was stuck between this one and Peanut Butter, and Peanut Butter just seems like my winter shade, so I was like, let me just get a sample first just to make sure. Okay, so this is Peanut Butter. This is what we're gonna use today instead. And in case you guys are wondering what the foundation itself looks like, I'll show y'all just so you have a little bit of reference. But it's stunning. I like how sleek it is. It's very sleek. It seems like it doesn't have a lot of product, but it does have 1 fluid ounces in here, so it lasts a long time. So this is Cocoa, and I'll probably swatch it next to Peanut Butter so y'all can just see like how close they are. So this is Peanut Butter. Okay, a beautiful neutral shade. It does look a little bit light. So this is Peanut Butter, and then this is Cocoa. Like, y'all see how Cocoa has like that neutral undertone? That's why I was like, let me keep this one, let me just wait. Okay, so this video we're gonna try Peanut Butter instead. So I'm gonna come up close for you guys, and we're just gonna apply Peanut Butter right onto the face. I'm just gonna start off with a little bit. I really don't like applying too much foundation these days. I think this should be enough. Okay, maybe a little bit more. And then taking my sponge, I'm gonna press this into the skin. And I didn't mention to you guys, I am currently on vacation in a hotel, so my setup is a little bit different, so bear with me. But let's blend this in. And I just feel like, y'all just see how it just, yeah. Oh, Huda, you're mine. I love her so much, y'all. Like, I love Huda. Look at how peanut butter, it just matches. Okay, yeah, so when you swatch it, at first it seems like it's just a little bit too light, but then when you blend it in your skin and let it settle, it's given skin. Like, it's given, like, this is probably one of my best matches I've had in a minute. This is beautiful, you guys. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Like, when you first apply it, it just looks like it's super light, but it just like melts into your skin after a couple seconds or minutes. It just blends right in. So I think peanut butter might be my winter shade right now. We can make it work in the summer, because who got time to be spending money on 2 foundations? Not me. So yeah, definitely go ahead and watch that other video of me reviewing the foundation and let me know which one you prefer more on me. But I think peanut butter is doing exactly what I needed to do. So to bronze, I'm using the NARS Laguna number 4 bronzer. This is such a favorite. This is nothing new on my channel at all, but I just love this when it comes to adding a little bit of color onto the face. So for concealer, I got a new concealer shade from Pat McGrath. You guys know this is like my favorite one. I got it in the shade M21, just because MD, I can't remember the shade I used to tell you guys, MD23 or MD24, they don't have anymore in the store. And I was like, why would you guys do that to me? Like, I don't like when shades go missing or like my favorite product goes missing, because like, what is going on? And that was like the perfect neutral foundation. But this one in M21 is the closest I found to that. So yeah, Pat, I don't know if that shade wasn't popular, but yeah, so it still works for me. I just wanted to point that out, because you guys know I used to mention that all the time, but I still like the shade. So I'm gonna blend this right in. And I feel like this and the Huda foundation is literally chef kiss together. And then for the eyes, I've been dragging my concealer out literally like this. I know it looks crazy at first, but it's been looking so good in real life and in picture, so now I'm addicted to dragging it out. Like, it just gives you like that bright under eye look. So right after I blend my under eyes, I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I can't look at you guys just because I don't want it to crease. Okay, you have to look up when you're setting your under eyes, so that's why I couldn't look at y'all. But this one in tan, y'all, is just the best to set first, and then we're gonna bake right on top. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and set this eye too. Like, I do not play about creasing, y'all. Like, regardless, it's still gonna crease, but we want to go ahead and prevent it as much as possible. And then to set the face, we're going to use the Make It Forever powder. This is in the shade 4N68, their HD Skin Matte Velvet Powder. This really just perfects the skin, and I'm telling you guys, I rely more on this than like my actual foundation, just because this is like where like your skin just really looks like a filter. It's so crazy every single time. Like, I'm obsessed. So time to bake the face. I'm going to use my Huda powder. This is their banana bread powder. We're gonna take this and just literally bake the under eyes. I'm currently at the beach and I have dinner a lot later. Right now it's currently 11:11. I have dinner at 6, y'all. So this makeup has to last all day. So we're gonna bake the face per usual. And I feel like in 2024 nobody bakes, but I'm gonna still keep doing it. Like, it really does make your makeup look snatched every single time. So while that bakes, I do want to show you guys a new eyeshadow I got from AOA Studio. It is not like a huge brand, I don't think, but this eyeshadow right here just looks so good on the lids, and I want to show you guys what that looks like. And I also got this eye primer from Essence, because I've been using the ColourPop one, but they don't have it in Ulta anymore, so I'm just going to try this and see if I like it. I will say, when I was like kind of feeling it, it feels a little bit oily, so I don't think it will last long, but it was $3, so I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and apply this. Ooh. Yeah, it looks a little bit watery, more than what I'm used to, and my lids are very oily, y'all. So yeah, like, y'all see the shine? Why is it shining? why is it shining? So I don't know about this primer, to be honest with you guys. I don't like the way it feels. It feels super oily. So let's go ahead and set the lid with the Urban Decay All Nighter powder. But fun fact, you guys, I dropped it in the hotel bathroom and I was so upset, so I had to go ahead and throw away all of it because it touched the floor. So I just have a little bit left at this point. Like every time, y'all, never fails. But we're gonna take this and just set the lid. That way it's super matte. So after that, I go with my Morphe Phenom bronzer. I take this in the crease. This is my favorite color for the crease, you guys. Like the brown color is just everything to me. So we're just gonna go back and forth in the crease like so, and just blend. And you really don't have to be like clean with this. It could be really messy. Sometimes I'm like texting or like doing something, blending this. Just put it all in the crease area pretty much. And then time for like the main show. I'm gonna take the single eyeshadow. It's like a brownie goldish color, and we're gonna take this. And I don't do too much, y'all, on the lids. I do very minimum. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and literally I'm gonna come up close so y'all can see. You just take this and put it all over the lids. Like I don't think it's anything crazy, but for me it just does something. Like I hope y'all see that on camera. You guys are probably like, CHICHI, this is so basic. But for my minimal girls like that don't like to do too much, I feel like this is perfect. Just a little shimmer in, you know, like on the lids. I just think it's pretty. Like it just lifts the eyes a little bit. And now this is both eyes. I feel like it just does something, you guys. Like I'm telling you, it does something for me. I just love how like it makes my eyes look lifted, you know what I mean? Instead of just like my typical brown in the crease, and you know, that's it. So we're gonna move on to bronzer. This is the NARS Laguna number 8 bronzer, the only bronzer that I'm obsessed with lately. But this is just like the perfect everyday bronzer for me. I'm just obsessed. I call this my fixer, to be honest, because every time I go ahead and do my foundation, concealer, and bacon and all of that, I tend to look a lot lighter. But this just like fixes everything for me. Like y'all see how it just brought me back to my color. This is why I'm obsessed with it. So now we're moving to some of the fun stuff. I do have the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray. And I will say with this, you have to go ahead and shake it up because it does have some powders in here. But the reviews on Sephora seem a little bit scary because some people are saying that they spray their face and they left like white spots all over. Just shake it up, because that happened to me with the Morphe matte one when I first reviewed that years ago, and that scarred me because you can do your whole makeup and it can be ruined just like that. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and shake it up first. But I'm gonna take this and just set my entire face. You see how it didn't mess up my makeup? Very demure, very mindful, okay? But I just love the way it sets. Like it still gives you a little bit of glow, just a little bit, but it just makes your skin look so matte and just perfect. I love it. So before we go ahead and apply blush, because I really do want to talk to you guys about this one because it's so just, I also do have the Summer Fridays lip balm as well. I got it in cherry because I ran out of my other ones, so I had to go ahead and get a new one. But before all of that, I do want to apply the Sacheu Beauty lip liner just because this has been viral. I did like a mini short for you guys. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I do want to try this again. And basically you leave this on for about 10 to 15 minutes and it will line your lips for you. Okay, so I told you guys I have a dinner way later today, so I need something to last a very long time. So this is in the shade Clover, and I will say it looks a little bit scary at first when you do pull it out because like, why is it so dark? But it's just how it looks at first. So we're just gonna take this and line the lips. Last time I did it really thin and it showed up, but I really want it to be pigmented today. Okay, so I didn't do it the cleanest today just because I know we're gonna apply, you know, the lip butter balm on top of it, so it's totally fine. So we're gonna let this dry for like 10 to 15 minutes, but while we do that, I'm going to use the Freck Beauty Cheek Slime blush in the shade Jam Sesh. I think it's the perfect fall situation, and I'm wearing red today. I'm just like okay, my top is not giving fall, but the red is. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this on the face. I'm just going to apply a little bit right here. Sometimes I feel like I need a little bit more. That's probably more. So we're gonna take this and just tap it on the face. I'm just gonna start for a little bit. I think I applied a little bit too much today. Okay, it's gonna take this right there. And it looks scary at first when you swatch it, but on the skin, I think it's beautiful. And what I like about it is it looks super natural on the skin. So it's gonna look scary at first. Just a little bit more right there. Super cute. I love it so much. So it's been about 15 minutes, probably a little bit more than that. So let's go ahead and take this off. I really hope it's a lot more pigmented than when I tried it last time. Yeah, it gives you like a subtle line on your lips, because very subtle. It's still there, very much there. Obviously, if your lips are a lot lighter, it's gonna be more pigmented. But Sacheu did email me, y'all. They emailed me to let me know that they're coming out with a darker shade, so be on the lookout for that. That is so exciting. But for now, I feel like this is perfect. Like this is good. Okay, I did a lot thicker of a line, and I feel like it just came out 10 times better. So yeah, let's go ahead and use my new Summer Fridays Cherry Lip Balm. This is like my favorite, you guys. I always have to have this ready. So I'm just gonna put this all over. And I feel like with this and the lip liner, it's just the perfect combo. I really like this. But yeah, y'all, this is the entire look. What do you guys think? I think it's stunning. I think it's pretty. I'm obsessed. Okay, the only product I feel like that I'm not really loving is the Essence Prime Like a Boss eye primer. I already see my lids low-key creasing. Y'all can kind of see it right there. So we ain't gonna make it till dinner time. But yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in my next one.